Some of my friends are having a harder time than others. I'm doing okay right now. The shock kind of wore off from it all, and I've started to accept it.
Yeah. So where did the buses pick you guys up at this point?
It's terrifying. I mean, the body wasn't functioning normal at all. It just it's not a normal type of thing to process, and so it was terrifying.
I just hope that we've started to change and that something is going to come out of this, and I'll have so much more faith and safety at school knowing that if we can make a change and that we've done something and we've taken this horrible thing and made sure it won't happen again.
The kids are communicating. They've got a passion and a purpose. I was talking to one of the kids over the weekend to try to understand a little bit what she was thinking, and she's talking about compromise, as opposed to being just set on one side of the left-right spectrum. Perhaps that's something a lot of the adults these days could take some credence in, because perhaps middle ground is actually strength as opposed to a sign of weakness in these times here.
I never really thought that this would happen to me in the first place, so I don't really know what to expect, but I've never seen a change like this happen with anywhere else, and I'm glad that it's my school making the difference, and I'm so glad that people are stepping forward and talking about it and keeping it relevant and making sure that we do talk about why this is an issue and making sure this doesn't happen to anyone ever again, because it shouldn't happen to anyone ever again.
I think one thing, again, with regards to these polarized times is it's hard to say never again, but perhaps there are steps that could be taken that could reduce that likelihood. And I think that perhaps is a better, sensible type of driving for a solution there, as opposed to saying, wow, we can't eliminate it all, so let's not do anything, or the other side of the fence that says that, drastic measures perhaps need to be taken on the other side there.
I don't think that kid needed a gun, and I don't think anyone needs no one under the age of 21 needs that gun, and I hope that no one under the age of 21 ever owns a gun like that, because they don't need it. That gun isn't for hunting, it's not to protect yourself, that is to kill, and he owned that gun, but he couldn't even legally drink, and that doesn't make sense at all, and I hope that something does change from that, and I hope that we as a community can make that change.